Hi guys, welcome to my channel and this Christmas year-end taste test and review video. I have got the antlers out. It is November though, so it does feel a little bit soon to be wearing the Christmas jumpers, but don't worry, they will be coming. I film these videos over a number of weeks because otherwise I would have way too much food to eat every week and it would just, the cost is just way too much. So I need to spread it out. So I will be changing outfits at numerous points during the course of this and all my new in videos. So today I am going to be focusing on one of Britain's favourites, Marks and Sparks, Magic and Sparkle M&S. How many names can one shop have? I'm going to begin with their Ho Ho Pesto and Ho sandwich, which is roasted butternut squash with pickled red cabbage. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. Rocket pesto, pumpkin seed dressing and spinach on a malted bread. Now, one thing I will say is that when you've done a food YouTube channel for a couple of years, and I've done it, this is my third Christmas, you tend to forget what you've done in the previous two Christmases, and a lot of supermarkets mark all their Christmas products anew, even if they bring them out every Christmas. So I'm trying to make sure I pick things I haven't tried in previous videos, but there's every chance that I could slip up. And yes, I could go back and watch my previous videos to see what I had, but I don't have time because you guys would not believe, unless you do it yourself, how much time it takes to film, edit, do the thumbnail and all of that, alongside whatever other work you happen to be juggling and, you know, life stuff. So this is how it looks inside. I shall do what I always do and check how well filled it really is, and actually not too bad. The overwhelming smell, I think it's probably pickled red cabbage, but that does not surprise me. I don't think I've had pickled red cabbage before. It's actually pretty good. There's not too much of any one flavour. The textures are crunchy, where you've got like the vegetables. You've got the softness of the pesto, the bread is soft, and that seeded bread is really delicious, really fresh. It's a really, really delicious sandwich. It doesn't scream Christmas to me, but it's delicious. It's £3.65, however, and there's no meal deal, so I don't think I'd be getting it again, but guys, it is good. Try it at least once if it sounds like something you would enjoy. It's Christmas, treat yourself. Next up I have these two pastries, but can I remember what they are called? I think this is a raspberry and custard teardrop, and this is an apricot and custard Danish. Now, neither of them screams Christmas, but they're new in. They look delicious. I'll be honest, this looked much better in the store. I kept it as flat as I could on the drive home, but it has made a bit of a mess. However, hopefully that won't affect the taste. So I am going to start with the teardrop first. Got a nice base, crisp but not overbaked. The tartness of the raspberries and that bit of sauce comes through, and you've got a lovely flaky pastry and a creamy custard filling. It's very, very nice. So let's see how the apricot Danish measures up. It's another great one. The apricot has a slight sourness to it, and again it stops it from being too sweet. The creamy custard is just perfect, and again a lovely flaky pastry. I would rate these equally delicious, and really it comes down to which flavour you have a preference for, apricot or raspberry. I am really torn because I love both. I would probably say the apricot, because the apricots have a juiciness to them that the raspberries don't. However, chef's kiss for each of them. They are beautiful. The Christmas tree yum nut filled with raspberry jam, hand dipped in vanilla fondant and sprinkled with chocolate stars. This is one item I can't remember if I've had before or not. I think I have, but I could be confusing it with a Krispy Kreme. I've no idea. This is how it looks. It's got decent weight to it. It's quite sweet, but the pastry is delicious. It's flaky and soft and fluffy, but I did not get any raspberry jam in that bite, so I'm gonna try again. You can see it just in there. I think it would be better if the whole kind of tree was filled. The top half seems to be more or less no jam. It all seems to be kind of in the trunk. It's very, very nice, and if you do like yum nuts, then it's delicious. It's very sweet though. I will manage to eat the entire thing, but it's a bit too sweet even for me, and Kaz loves cakes. I have a sweet tooth, so good, but not amazing. I'll be honest, I was in two minds about whether or not to get these because pretzels, even white chocolate covered salted pretzels with coloured sugar sprinkles, are not something I particularly enjoy. However, I know that pretzels are really popular. These are new, and so, you know, I'm doing it for you guys. And who knows, I may like them. Okay, that is not how the packet is supposed to open, but there we go. Well, you can get a good look at what's inside because I've completely mangled the packaging. I mean, they do look festive as a pretzel can. You definitely get that sweet and salty hit. I don't think I'm a sweet and salty person. I mean, I like salted caramel, so maybe I do. This is just too much salt with the white chocolate, which is sweet. I think if you like pretzels, you will enjoy these as long as you like white chocolate. But if you're not a pretzel fan, and I am not a pretzel fan, they're not going to be great. I'll try eating a whole one. That salt is so strong. 0.63 grams of salt per 100 grams. This is 95 grams. Oh my God. It's actually like eating grains of pure salt. It's way too strong on the salty side. Definite no. No, no, no. Blonde S'mores Fudge. Fudge containing white chocolate with caramel, biscuit pieces, and vanilla flavoured marshmallows. Ooh, it does have a very sweet smell. It's quite a hard, smooth textured fudge rather than grumbly. Exceptionally sweet. Does it taste of blonde chocolate? Maybe a little. If you asked me to blind taste test this, I would think it was a very sweet vanilla fudge with marshmallows in it. I was hoping the blonde chocolate flavour would really come through, but I think because fudge is already so sweet, it just kind of gets lost. It's nice, but I was expecting more, especially with it being M&S, because M&S are meant to be better than your average supermarket, and sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't. I'll try a bit with more marshmallow in it. No, it still tastes mostly like sweet vanilla fudge with marshmallows, so I wouldn't be getting this one again. Salted caramel popcorn with milk chocolate stars. You really do not get much in the bag. Well, I'll try some of the popcorn first. It's definitely salty. I don't really like it. It's not as nice as some of the other popcorns that I've had. It's not as fluffy and not as airy. Very strong salted caramel flavour. It's super sweet. You would really have to like sweet and salty as a combo to enjoy this. I'm going to try it with a star. It doesn't improve it. I mean, the chocolate is nice, but I just really don't like that popcorn. It's way too salty. So sorry, M&S. Definite no from me. Prosciutto and formaggio flavoured crisps. I got these because I'm trying with my crisps to get as many different types of flavours and not just pigs in blankets all the time. And these sounded quite nice. They do smell of ham and cheese, posh ham and mature cheese. Absolutely delicious. You get the mature tangy cheese and then the lovely smoky prosciutto flavour comes through. These are absolutely delicious and they do taste like a bit more of a special or posh crisp. Golden blonde caramel tree and white chocolate with caramelised sugar shell filled with a salted caramel centre. And doesn't it look cute? Utterly delicious, but so sweet. That caramel is lovely and gooey and rich. The chocolate has that lovely deep blonde chocolate taste. Really, really good, but I'm honestly glad it's not any bigger than this, because even that one bite I've had is making me feel a bit sick, but gorgeous. Trio of treats. Dark chocolate brownie topped with a white chocolate layer and freeze-dried raspberry pieces. All butter shortbread topped with caramel, milk chocolate and white and dark chocolate decoration, and a white chocolate brownie topped with dried caramel flakes. And that's probably the order I'll eat them in. I mean, it's very easy to tell which is which. I like this idea because you're getting different flavours and they are all sort of a couple of bites each. The brownie is hard on the outside and I thought it was not going to be that great, but it's nice and fudgy on the inside. It's very rich and the white chocolate and raspberries don't really cut through that chocolate flavour. This is your millionaire's shortbread. I could do with a thicker layer of caramel and chocolate, but again, it's a nice combination. The shortbread is lovely and light. And the white chocolate brownie, which I thought was a blondie, but I guess I'm wrong. I can taste the white chocolate. The caramel flavour is more just sweetness, and I don't actually like it that much. It's got a much drier texture than the brownie, and it's quite sickly. So I probably wouldn't recommend them. It's a good idea, but they just don't live up to expectations.